Hello, OET aspirants. I'm Steve from UCAN English Tutoring, which is one of the leading language training institutes for preparing well for the examinations such as OET, IELTS, and PT examinations. Since 2008, we have been producing more than 99% of success rate and more than 10,000 students from over 40 countries have achieved their desired scores in these examinations. And in today's video, I would like to assess one of my students' letters in OET writing, and I'm going to provide the word by word accurate assessment. So this one would help you out a lot in order to understand what kinds of mistakes you are committing in your writing and how we need to overcome them. All right, let's go through that. So the student has already written down the addressee's details here, which is good. And then she has written down the date. Instead of writing the date in dot forms, it's better to write using a slash. Say for example, you can write 21 slash 12 slash 2008. This is much better than what you have written on here. All right, so I would recommend you to follow the same date format when you write in the beginning. She has written down the salutation of the addressee, which is good, and then she has written down the reference details of the patient. All right, let's go through the introduction paragraph now. I'm writing to refer above patient. Well, in OET writing, I would recommend you to write down the name of the patient instead of writing above patient. All right, so in this case, what we need to do is to write down Mr. and then Malik. Why do we need to write Mr. Malik? Well, for the adult patients, it is really important that we use the surname of the patient only. For both the addressee and the patient, only for the first time we need to write their full name, but from there onwards you need to use only the surname of the patient if they are adult. So this one needs to be replaced with Mr. Malik. As you have already mentioned, the age of the patient, it's not advised to mention the same thing once again. All right, so this could be removed. 43 years old man could be removed, and the this phrase itself is incorrect because you got to use a 43-year old and then man. This is the correct phrase. If you want to use it, you can use this way. Otherwise, it's better to remove it because you have already used the same thing in here in the reference details, right? Okay, cool. All right, let's go to the next one. A 43-year-old man who is suffering from severe pain in his left arm. All right, see, there is a gap between the word forearm and then the full stop, so you need to remove the gap. All right, so that's fine. So the first sentence is correct beyond these mistakes. Let's go through this next sentence. Mr. Malik complained of having numbness and sensation and pins and needles in his fingers for most of the time. Well, in this case, we have already mentioned the name of the patient. So in every paragraph, we need to mention the name of the patient only once. And we can use the personal pronoun after that. Say, for example, if it is a male, then you can use he. If it is a female, then you can use she. All right. So I'm replacing Mr. Malik with the he. So that's the mistake she has committed here. All right. So she complained of having numbness sensation and pins and needles in her fingers for most of the time. So this is all good. Let's go to the next one. In relation to above symptoms, patient is not able to perform work. As I already mentioned, it's not good to use patient, and on top of that she has committed another mistake in the first part of this sentence. She must have mentioned, say, as a result, So instead of writing down in relation to above symptoms, it's better to write as a result. All right, and then we can highlight it. Instead of writing patient, he can say uh, he's not able to perform work. All right, so that's the correct way of writing the sentence. Let's go to the next one. The next paragraph starts with an examination revealed that Mr. Malik has limited range of motion in his left hand due to the weakness and tightness of the muscle. Okay, let's say we don't need to mention the here. So I would like to request her to remove the from here. All right, I'm just highlighting this mistake as well so that she doesn't use the same mistake once again. All right, so an examination revealed that Mr. Malik has limited range of motion in his left hand due to weakness and tightness of the muscle. In the result of the neural tension, he lost his ability to grip. Okay, so this is incorrect. Why? Because she must have mentioned due to neural tension. Due to neural tension, there should be a comma. He lost his gripping ability, or he can use maybe he lost his ability to grip. All right, so this needs to be replaced with whatever I have mentioned here. So in the result of the neural tension, so you can say due to neural tension, comma, he lost his ability to grip. That's the best way of writing down the sentence. All right, let's go to the next one. Subsequently, the patient received 8 physiotherapy sessions. All right, whenever you write any plural noun or numbers, it is always better to write down the plural noun here. So it's not 8 physiotherapy session, but it is 8 physiotherapy sessions. All right, so session needs to be replaced with the sessions because of the plural number. All right, let's go to the next one. After which the pain subsided and the ability to perform daily tasks was restored. All right, let's say after which there should be a comma here. So we need to place a comma here. All right, we need to place a comma here because after which, due to which, all those phrases need a comma after them. Okay, let's go to the next one. So after which the pain subsided and the ability to perform daily task was restored. Okay, let's say it's not only one task, it's going to be a plural noun. So we got to use daily tasks. Okay, sorry, daily tasks. That's what we got to write. Okay, yep, that's what we have to do. All right, so in this paragraph she has committed several mistakes. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Although on examination at 21st of December 2008, Mr. Malik complained of recurring numbness and aggravating pain, which he estimated as an 8 out of 10. All right, let's say we need to leave a space here. All right, here as well. She used, a couple of spaces, so we got to be really careful on that. Although, whenever you use although, we don't need a comma. That's the first thing. All right, because although is not the connecting phrase between two sentences, but it is the connecting phrase to link two parts of the same sentence. So you don't need to place a comma here. On the other hand, although is not going to be used here at all because she didn't use two different parts of the same sentence. She has written on only one sentence, so it's better to remove this. So this phrase, the whole phrase, remove this phrase, the whole phrase needs to be removed. So you need to start by saying, you need to write on examination on. So the other mistake is, let's say, so on the 21st, it needs to be 21st, on the 21st. She can't use at 21st. At cannot be used for a date, so you got to use on the 21st, on the 21st, on the 21st. So you got to use on the 21st, okay, of December 2008. All right, that's the correct way of writing down the date. So on examination on the 21st on the 21st of December 2008. Mr. Malik, there should be a gap here as well. All right. Mr. Malik complained of recurring numbness and aggravating pain, which he estimated as an 8 out of 10. It's not good. He has estimated, it should be estimated at 8 out of 10 on the pain scale. So add this phrase, you need to add this phrase here. And then this one must be replaced with the at. So estimated at 8 out of 10. The MRI has shown abnormality in mineralization without sclerosis or erosion. So in this case, you gotta say an MRI. So you shouldn't write the MRI, okay? Because this is the first time you're representing MRI. All right. Let's go to the next one. So an MRI has shown abnormality in mineralization without sclerosis and erosion. That's good. There was no dislocation or subluxation. However, scan detected tissue hardened. Okay. All right. So you should have used what? A comma here. So place a comma here. Remember that after every connecting phrase, you need to use a comma. All right. So, however, there's a comma and then the scan. You should use the scan. You need to add this. All right. You need to add this here. Okay. However, the scan, because it was already mentioned, so when we have to tell the same thing, we have to use the. Okay. The scan detected tissue hardened. No, it has detected the hardened tissue. It has detected the hardened tissue. So it needs to be, it has detected the hardened tissue. So it's not tissue hardened, but it needs to be the hardened tissue. All right. Okay. Let's go through the next paragraph. Regular exercise and painkillers were suggested to the patient. All right. So you could have used maybe accordingly, comma. So you should have added this phrase. So accordingly, regular exercise and painkillers were suggested to the patient. All right. So in this case, regular must be the one that starts in small letter. So this capital R must be replaced with the small r. All right. Okay. Let's go to the next sentence. Repeating test was also recommended regards to further evaluation of the problem. Well, in this case, you can say repeating test. So in this case, we can say repeating the test. It should be repeating the test because they're gonna, we need to use the either the noun or we're gonna use the before test. All right, let's go to the next one. So you can use a repetition of the test, or you can write repeating the test was also recommended regards to further evaluation. So you can simply mention for further evaluation of the problem. So regards to could be replaced with for. So as I mentioned, regards to could be replaced with for. So when we read the whole sentence once again, it should be correct. Repeating the test was also recommended for further evaluation of the problem. All right, let's go to the next one. I would appreciate if you could continue to care of above patient. That is incorrect. The whole sentence is incorrect. All right, so how do we do? Let's say, I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Sorry, I would appreciate it. So you need to add this phrase. Okay, you need to add this phrase. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it if you could continue if you could continue providing the appropriate care to Mr. whatever the name of the patient. So it's going to be Mr. Malik. All right. So if you could continue providing the appropriate care, if you could continue providing the appropriate care. So to Mr. Malik. So whatever the name of the patient, we need to mention them here. All right. And then this needs to be moved left. Okay. Please do not hesitate to contact me if you require more information. Okay. Remember one thing, that we shouldn't place a comma here because it's not a connecting phrase, or we are not listing out a range of things here. All right. So please remove this comma. All right. Okay. So you got to say, please do not hesitate to contact me if you require more information. That's it. That's good. All right, let's go through this. It's not yours sincerely, but you have to write yours sincerely. All right, you need to write yours sincerely, not your sincerely. All right. Okay, what's that? And then she has written down her name, her occupation, and then the organization where she works in. This is a letter from a physiotherapist who is going to appear in OET examination. All right, let me go through the feedback. As far as the feedback is concerned, one of the major weak areas for her is grammar. So her grammar needs to be improved a lot, because she has committed several mistakes in her writing, isn't it? That's the first thing. All right. So how can we rectify these kinds of mistakes? Well, once you receive the feedback from me for your letter, you need to record all those mistakes in an audio file on your mobile phone. And then you can listen to that again and again and again, so that those mistakes can be made conscious of your brain. And if you want to commit similar mistakes, your brain is going to stop you. All right. It's going to tell, hey, this is one of the mistakes that you have committed in the past. So you should avoid it. That's how your brain is going to warn you. Okay. All right. So she needs to go through, the mistakes. She needs to please read the mistakes highlighted in yellow. All right. Okay. Vocabulary and connectivity could have been better. Why? Because she didn't use connecting phrases in couple of occasions, and she didn't use the correct vocabulary when she wrote down this letter. All right, let's go to the next one. So presentation of ideas is good enough because the ideas are flowing properly in the order. So presentation of ideas is good enough. However, however, she didn't provide good connecting phrases to go across them. All right. And yeah, so to me this sounds like a like a C graded letter. All right, when I checked the case notes, she has included all the case notes. So all the case notes were included in the letter. Congratulations for excellent attention to details. So this is the good thing about her letter. She was able to pick up all the relevant case notes, and she was able to include them in sentences as well. But unfortunately, her grammar is dragging her score, say, from B grade to C grade. She needs to focus more on her grammar and the connectivity. All right. She is also lacking in terms of selection of vocabulary. She has been choosing the words that are not appropriate to a particular situation. Okay, so that's the issue with her letter. So if you would like to receive a one-on-one based course on IELTS, if you're searching for a one-on-one based course, a one-on-one based and proven course on IELTS, PTE, on on IELTS, PTE, or OET examinations, please ring me at +61 468 468 480 877. This is both my mobile number and WhatsApp number. So you can send me a message on my mobile or the WhatsApp number, and I should be able to help you out on that. Okay, I've got a range of course packages, and you can choose one. So alternatively, you can send an email to me at ucanenglishtutoring@gmail.com. So that's my email address. So you can send an email to ucanenglishtutoring@gmail.com. Your first letter or essays, your first letter, essay, and report is going to be assessed at free of cost, and you'll receive 100% accurate assessment. That's going to help you out a lot in finding out your problem areas and the ways to overcome them as well. Alright, so I've got a number of course packages, and you can choose the one that suits you. I've got a full course package which is going to run for 20 hours, and it covers all sections of IELTS, PT, whatever, if you want to choose the full course package for IELTS, it's going to cover up all sections of IELTS, PT, or OET. So you can choose any course that you wish, and it's going to be 20 hours, plus you'll receive free online assessment of your speaking and writing sections as well, which means you're going to get another at least 5 to say 10 hours of writing and speaking assessment as well. And on top of that, you're also going to get proven materials plus one-on-one based sessions. So you'll get 100% attention from me to identify your weak areas, and using the techniques, you are definitely going to improve your communication skills to achieve your desired scores. All right. So all these things are available at just $699. So you're going to get this course package at 699 Australian dollars only. If you wish to say go through an unlimited course package, you can choose the one, but the unlimited course package is going to run for 1 year. From the day you enroll, you're going to avail this course for 1 year, so you're going to get the same thing. So all these things are available at the same at the same time. However, you're going to get, this course is charged at $1,200, and all these courses are available on one-on-one basis only. If you need the assistance only with the 1 or 2 sections of your IELTS, PT, and OET examination, you can choose the short course package, which is going to run for 10 hours only, and it can focus on only 1 or 2 areas that you need assistance with. So this short course package is going to help you, is going to cover only a few sections. For example, if you wish to receive assistance with only writing and speaking for OET examination, you must be able to receive those things only, and you're gonna get the free online assessment of your speaking and writing sections as well. In addition to that, and you're gonna get the proven materials on one-on-one basis sessions. So all these sessions are going to be based on one-on-one basis. All right, so this course is charged at $399 only. If you would like to receive the hourly sessions, they are charged at just they are charged at just $40 an hour. All right. You're gonna get materials with all these course packages, and you should be able to achieve your desired scores in your nominated examination. So some students may need assistance only with the writing, assessment, and correction. We are happy to assist your essays, letters, and reports, and provide you a more accurate assessment. And the writing, correction, and assessment packages are charged, at $250. If you wish to, so the first one is going to be 20 sets of your writing, so that is charged at $250. And then the other one is 10 sets, which is charged at 100 and just $150 only. So if you wish to prepare well for your writing section of the nominated examination, for example OET, PTE, or IELTS, you can receive only this particular course without spending too much, and you're gonna get an accurate assessment to help you out, find out your problems and the ways to overcome them as well. So if you're waiting for to if you're waiting to achieve your desired scores, if you're looking for someone who can help you out to achieve your desired scores, we are the one who's going to help you out a lot. You should be able to achieve your desired scores at a comfortable pace, and we can also offer a free demo session in order to help you out understand the quality of our teaching and the techniques. So please give us a call at +61 468 480 877 when you get time. Thank you. Bye.